Have you ever wondered what it would take for someone who doesn't seem to value you to suddenly see your worth? Could the wisdom of ancient Stoics hold the answer? In this video, we'll delve into the profound principles of Stoicism that can transform how others perceive you, not through manipulation, but by cultivating genuine self-confidence and inner strength. The great Stoics, like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, teach us that true respect from others begins with the respect we hold for ourselves. It's not about changing how others see you through superficial tactics, but about becoming the best version of yourself, someone who naturally commands admiration and respect by embodying wisdom, resilience, and calm. In this journey, we will explore practical Stoic strategies that will not only elevate your self-esteem, but also alter the way others view you in profound and lasting ways. By embracing these timeless teachings, you can reshape your relationships and build a life rooted in strength and authenticity. Before we dive in, if you find value in this content, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Stoic Journey. Your support helps us continue sharing these powerful insights with a wider audience. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's begin this transformative journey together, where the wisdom of the Stoics becomes a guiding light in our quest for self-respect and genuine connections. Number 1. Emotional self-sufficiency. Emotional self-sufficiency is a cornerstone of living a fuller, more balanced life. It is the practice of drawing strength and contentment from within, rather than depending on external validation. Imagine the profound freedom of navigating life without being tethered to the fleeting opinions of others, focusing solely on what truly matters, your own inner well-being and personal growth. This concept is not about isolation or rejecting human connection. Rather, it is about building a solid foundation of self-confidence and self-acceptance. When you cultivate a deep sense of worth from within, you engage with others in a healthier, more balanced way. You become someone who, by virtue of your inner stability, naturally commands respect and admiration. To develop emotional self-sufficiency, begin by nurturing activities that bring you genuine fulfillment and personal joy. Picture the quiet satisfaction of immersing yourself in a craft you love, or the serenity found in moments of reflection. This dedicated time with yourself is not indulgence, but a necessary step in strengthening your self-confidence and grounding your identity in something more enduring than external approval. Consider the Stoic practice of daily reflection a powerful tool for fostering emotional resilience. At the end of each day, reflect on your actions and ask yourself, did I live today according to my values? This habit encourages self-awareness and helps you remain anchored in your principles, rather than swayed by the opinions of others. In addition, the practice of self-care is essential. Just as a Stoic would nourish the mind with philosophy, so too must we care for our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Engage in regular exercise, nourish your body with healthy foods, and quiet your mind through meditation. These actions cultivate a strong sense of self that is less susceptible to external influences. Another critical aspect of emotional self-sufficiency is the art of setting boundaries. Seneca once advised that no one can live happily who has regard for himself alone and transforms everything into a question of his own utility. Setting boundaries is not about selfishness, but about preserving your emotional space and respecting your limits. Learn to say no when necessary and protect your well-being from being overshadowed by the demands and expectations of others. One of the most valuable lessons from Stoic philosophy is to focus on what you can control. Often, our frustrations and anxieties stem from trying to manage what lies beyond our influence. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. By accepting that certain aspects of life are out of our hands, we release ourselves from the weight of unnecessary emotional turmoil and redirect our energy toward what truly makes a difference. Emotional self-sufficiency is a lifelong journey of self-discovery and growth. It is about continuously becoming the best version of yourself, recognizing your intrinsic worth, and living authentically according to your values. As you cultivate this strength within, you not only elevate your own life, but also transform how others perceive you. or an emotionally self-sufficient person radiates a quiet confidence that naturally attracts respect and admiration, embodying the Stoic ideal of inner tranquility and strength. Number 2. Practicing virtue. Continuing our journey of emotional self-sufficiency, we arrive at a central pillar of Stoic philosophy: practicing virtue. At the heart of Stoicism is the pursuit of living a virtuous life, guided by moral principles such as honesty, courage, justice, and wisdom. But how does this connect to our quest for a more balanced and emotionally self-sufficient life? Practicing virtue is about remaining steadfast to your values, no matter the circumstance. It is in these moments of integrity that you fortify your self-respect and self-confidence. This is crucial for emotional self-sufficiency, as when you act in accordance with your principles, you no longer rely on external validation to affirm your worth. You find peace in knowing that you are living rightly. Take, for example, the virtue of honesty. If truthfulness is a core value for you, commit to it in all your interactions, even when it is difficult. Imagine having to deliver an uncomfortable truth to a friend. While it may challenge the relationship in the short term, your commitment to honesty strengthens your character and deepens your self-respect. The practice of courage is another fundamental aspect of virtue. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the resolve to act in alignment with your values despite fear. Picture a situation where you need to stand up for what is right in the workplace, even when it might risk your position. By doing so, you reinforce your emotional resilience and build the inner strength necessary to navigate life's uncertainty. Aristotle famously said that virtue is the mean between two vices, one of excess and the other of deficiency. This reminds us that virtue is about balance, finding the middle ground in our actions and decisions. For instance, courage is the balance between recklessness and cowardice. Each day, as we practice balancing these virtues, we grow in our capacity to live a life of purpose and integrity. Justice, another cornerstone of virtue, is about treating others with fairness and equity. When you act justly, you not only cultivate better relationships but also strengthen your own sense of self-worth. Consider the impact of making a fair decision that benefits everyone involved, even when it requires personal sacrifice. By doing so, you contribute to a more harmonious environment and reinforce your commitment to living virtuously. Lastly, wisdom calls us to continually seek knowledge and remain open to new ideas. It is the pursuit of understanding that allows us to make informed, balanced decisions. For example, embracing a growth mindset, where you view challenges as opportunities to learn, further deepens your emotional self-sufficiency. Wisdom is the guiding star that helps us navigate the complexities of life with clarity and purpose. Practicing virtue is not a one-time endeavor, but a lifelong journey of growth and self-discovery. Each day offers a new opportunity to embody these principles and to refine your character. By consciously integrating virtues like honesty, courage, justice, and wisdom into your daily actions, you not only become a better person, but also create a solid foundation to face life's challenges with grace and confidence. As you live virtuously, you begin to radiate an inner strength that naturally commands respect and admiration from those around you. This is the essence of a full and meaningful life, a life lived in alignment with your highest values and grounded in the wisdom of the Stoics. Number 3. Assertive communication. Continuing our quest for emotional self-sufficiency and the practice of virtue, we arrive at a crucial aspect of Stoic living: assertive communication. This form of communication is foundational for building healthy, respectful relationships in both personal and professional life. But what does it truly mean? At its core, assertive communication involves expressing your ideas and feelings with clarity and respect, avoiding both aggression and passivity. When you communicate assertively, you are embodying the Stoic virtue of honesty. This form of honesty isn't about bluntly stating whatever comes to mind, but rather finding a balanced way to articulate your needs and opinions while respecting others. The Stoics remind us that virtue lies in moderation, and assertive communication is a practice of moderation between silence and overexpression. Consider a situation where you feel overlooked during a meeting at work. Instead of resorting to silence or speaking out in frustration, you might say, "I believe I have some valuable input. that I'd like to share. This approach not only conveys your thoughts clearly, but also maintains the integrity of the conversation. Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. This wisdom applies perfectly to assertive communication. Becoming an assertive communicator requires practice and consistency. Each interaction is an opportunity to refine this skill and build stronger, more meaningful relationships. A key component of assertive communication, often emphasized in Stoic thought, is active listening. It's not merely about expressing your views, but also attentively listening to others. This practice demonstrates respect and empathy, two virtues that are essential in any relationship. When you genuinely listen to someone, you better understand their needs and perspectives, which leads to more effective conflict resolution and the building of trust. Imagine a conversation with a close friend where, instead of interrupting, you focus entirely on understanding their point of view. This act of listening strengthens the bond between you and makes the conversation more productive and meaningful. Another important element of assertive communication is maintaining eye contact. The Stoics believed in being fully present in each moment, and maintaining eye contact reflects this presence. When you look someone in the eyes while speaking or listening, it shows that you are engaged and respectful, which in turn increases your credibility and makes the other person feel valued. Assertive communication is also about being open to receiving feedback and criticism constructively. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus, emphasized the importance of accepting external events and opinions with equanimity. When you can accept others' perspectives with grace, you demonstrate emotional maturity and set the stage for personal growth and continuous improvement. Developing assertive communication is a powerful step toward reinforcing your emotional self-sufficiency and practicing virtue daily. By communicating clearly and respectfully, you build bridges rather than walls, creating deeper and more meaningful connections with those around you. This is how the Stoics envisioned relationships, not as arenas for domination, but as opportunities for mutual respect and growth. In the end, assertive communication aligns with the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with others while maintaining your inner tranquility. By practicing this skill consistently, you not only elevate your relationships, but also strengthen your own character, embodying the virtues of wisdom, courage, and justice. Number 4. Active listening. Having explored assertive communication, let us now delve into the profound practice of active listening. In Stoic philosophy, true understanding begins with attentiveness, and active listening is not merely about hearing words, but about fully engaging with and reflecting on what is being communicated. This practice is vital for cultivating deeper, more meaningful relationships. Active listening requires that we be fully present in the moment. Imagine sitting with a friend, setting aside all distractions and dedicating your undivided attention to their words. This act of presence, putting down your phone, turning away from other tasks, demonstrates respect and creates an environment where trust can flourish. Stoics remind us that being present is not just a physical act, but a mental one as well, where the mind is focused solely on the here and now. Maintaining eye contact and offering subtle gestures, like nodding in agreement, further communicate that you are engaged in the conversation. These actions signal to the speaker that their words are valued, and in doing so, you strengthen the bond between you. Seneca once said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity, kindness." Active listening is a form of kindness, a way of honoring the person in front of you, and truly hearing them. Asking thoughtful questions is another key component of active listening. By inquiring further into what the speaker is saying, you show a genuine curiosity and respect for their perspective. For instance, if a colleague shares a challenge they are facing, asking, "How did that situation make you feel?" or "What do you think could be done differently?" not only clarifies their viewpoint, but also deepens the conversation. This approach transforms a simple exchange into an opportunity for connection and understanding. Similarly, paraphrasing what has been said, repeating the speaker's ideas in your own words, helps ensure that you've accurately understood their message. This technique, which could be likened to the Stoic practice of self-reflection, allows both parties to align their understanding, and fosters clearer communication. For example, saying, "So what I'm hearing is that you feel overwhelmed by the current project timeline," reassures the speaker that you are fully engaged and validates their concerns. Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher, famously said, "Wisdom begins in wonder." In the context of active listening, this wonder translates into a genuine curiosity about the experiences and perspectives of others. By cultivating this curiosity, you not only broaden your understanding of the world, but also enrich your interactions with those around you, making each conversation a learning experience. Active listening also cultivates empathy, core Stoic value. When you truly listen, you are able to step into the speaker's shoes, understand their emotions, and appreciate their motivation. This practice strengthens emotional connections, creating an atmosphere of mutual support and understanding. For instance, listening empathetically to a friend in distress allows you to offer comfort and guidance that is grounded in genuine care, rather than mere obligation. Avoiding interruptions is essential to this practice. Allowing the speaker to finish their thoughts without cutting them off shows respect for their voice and demonstrates that you are genuinely interested in what they have to say. Interruptions can often signal impatience or disinterest, whereas patience in listening reflects a commitment to the conversation and the person speaking. In a world brimming with distractions, dedicating genuine time and attention to someone is a rare and valuable gift. The Stoics teach us that the present moment is all we truly possess, and by dedicating that moment to active listening, we not only improve our relationships, but also contribute to our own personal growth. Each conversation becomes an opportunity to practice patience, presence, and empathy, qualities that are essential for living a virtuous life. Developing the skill of active listening is fundamental for anyone seeking to improve their interactions and build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Through this practice, you demonstrate respect, empathy, and a genuine willingness to understand others, making your conversations richer and more enriching for everyone involved. Number 5. Consistency and reliability. In the philosophy of Stoicism, consistency and reliability are not just desirable traits, they are essential virtues that form the foundation of solid, lasting relationships. These qualities, intertwined with the Stoic commitment to living a virtuous life, are key to building trust and fostering respect, whether in personal or professional context. Consistency means acting in alignment with your values and promises on a continuous basis. It is the practice of being true to your word, creating a sense of predictability and security in your relationships. When you are consistent in your actions and reactions, those around you learn to trust and rely on you. This predictability, in turn, promotes an environment of stability and mutual respect. Consider the Stoic principle of living according to nature, which emphasizes acting with reason and integrity. To be consistent, it is vital to keep your promises and honor your commitments, no matter how small they may seem. Imagine a friend who consistently shows up when they say they will, or a colleague who meets every deadline with diligence. These seemingly simple actions build a reputation of trustworthiness that others can depend on. Reliability goes beyond just keeping promises. It involves being a steady and supportive presence in the lives of others. It is about being there when you are needed, offering help without waiting to be asked, and showing empathy and understanding during difficult times. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught that we should strive to be a source of strength and stability for those around us, much like the unshakable oak that stands firm in the storm. Think of reliability as the practice of being the rock others can lean on in times of need. Whether it's lending an ear to a friend in distress or stepping in to help a coworker with a challenging project, reliability is demonstrated through repeated actions that show others they can count on you. Over time, these actions create a deep reservoir of trust that others come to rely on. Aristotle wisely said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. This wisdom applies perfectly to consistency and reliability. These qualities are not developed overnight. They are cultivated through deliberate, repeated actions. Each day offers a new opportunity to reinforce these virtues in your behavior and interactions. Consistency and reliability also enhance your credibility, both personally and professionally. In the workplace, being known as someone who is dependable and consistent can open doors to new opportunities and responsibilities. At home, these qualities strengthen family bonds and create an atmosphere of trust and support. Imagine the respect and admiration earned from consistently being the person others can turn to in times of need. Clear and transparent communication is another crucial element in cultivating reliability. When people know they can speak with you openly and trust that you will respond honestly and directly, it further reinforces the trust you've built through your consistent actions. The Stoic principle of speaking only what is necessary and truthful underpins this approach, ensuring that your words align with your action. To cultivate these qualities, self-reflection and commitment are necessary. Ask yourself, do your daily actions reflect the values you wish to convey? Are you living up to the standards of consistency and reliability that you aspire to? Be willing to make adjustments and strive for continuous improvement. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, often reminded himself to examine his actions daily, ensuring they were in line with his principle. Being consistent and reliable is more than just a practice. It is a way of life that enriches all areas of your existence. By adopting these principles, you not only enhance your interpersonal relationships, but you also become a more integral and respected person. After all, true trust is built over time, not through grand gestures, but through consistent and reliable actions that demonstrate your commitment to living virtuously. Number 6. Empathy. In the Stoic tradition, empathy is a powerful quality that can profoundly transform our relationships with others. It is the ability to step into another's shoes, understand their emotions and perspectives with a heart open to their experience. In a world that is increasingly connected, yet paradoxically isolated, empathy is more crucial than ever for building genuine and lasting connections. Practicing empathy begins with the Stoic principle of active listening, not just hearing words, truly understanding the feelings behind them. When someone speaks, it is essential to be fully present in the moment, giving your undivided attention and avoiding interruptions. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to be attentive and open, a practice that aligns perfectly with demonstrating empathy. By truly listening, you convey respect and create a space where others feel heard and valued. Beyond listening, empathy requires recognizing and validating the emotions of others. This doesn't mean you have to agree with them, but it does mean acknowledging their feeling. Sometimes people simply want to be understood. A simple phrase like, "I can see how that would be difficult for you," can make a world of difference. It shows that you respect their experience and are willing to see things from their perspective. Empathy is not just a passive state of understanding. It also involves action, offering emotional support, whether through comforting words, gestures of solidarity, or simply being present during difficult times, is a vital expression of empathy. Think of a friend going through a tough period. Your willingness to sit with them in silence, to offer a listening ear, or to lend a helping hand can provide immense comfort. The Stoics also teach us that empathy extends beyond moments of hardship. It is equally important to celebrate others' successes and joys as if they were your own. Sharing in someone else's happiness without envy or reservation demonstrates a generous and open heart. This attitude not only strengthens your bond with others, but also fosters an environment of mutual support and understanding. Confucius wisely said, "What you do not wish for yourself, do not do to others." This ancient principle resonates with the Stoic idea of treating others with the same kindness and consideration you would desire for yourself. By applying this philosophy in our daily interactions, we contribute to creating a more compassionate and understanding world. Developing empathy requires conscious effort and self-awareness. It begins with understanding your own emotions and learning to manage them, which in turn allows you to better connect with the feelings of others. The Stoics often practiced meditation and reflection as tools for increasing self-awareness. These practices can help you become more attuned to your emotions, enabling you to approach others with greater empathy. In the workplace, empathy enhances collaboration and communication. By understanding and valuing your colleagues' perspectives, you create an environment of trust and respect. Similarly, at home, empathy strengthens family relationships and friendships, fostering deeper connections where everyone feels valued and understood. Being empathetic is more than just a virtue. It is an investment in your relationships and your own well-being. When you practice empathy, you not only improve the lives of those around you, but also enrich your own life experience. As Epictetus reminds us, we are all fragments of a great whole, and through empathy, we honor that shared humanity. Ultimately, understanding and feeling with another person is the essence of what it means to be human. By embracing empathy, you cultivate a life filled with deeper connections, greater compassion, and a more profound sense of purpose. Number 7. Personal appearance. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, personal appearance is not a matter of vanity, but an expression of self-respect and consideration for others. It reflects how we present ourselves to the world, influencing not only our self-esteem, but also how others perceive us. Caring for your appearance is a way of demonstrating that you value yourself and the people you interact with. Maintaining good personal hygiene is the foundation of this practice. The Stoics, who emphasize the importance of discipline and self-care, would remind us that even small daily habits, such as bathing regularly, brushing your teeth, and keeping your nails clean, are acts of self-respect. These habits send a message to both yourself and others that you are mindful of your well-being and your role in the community. Dressing appropriately for different occasions is another key aspect. This isn't about expensive or extravagant clothing, but rather choosing attire that is suitable for the environment and reflects your respect for the situation and those around you. Imagine attending an important meeting or gathering. Your appearance communicates your seriousness and engagement before you even speak a word. The Stoics would agree that such mindful presentation is an extension of living in harmony with your surrounding. Physical health also plays a crucial role in personal appearance. The Stoic emphasis on balance and moderation applies here. Staying active, maintaining a balanced diet, and getting enough rest not only enhance your appearance, but also contribute to your overall sense of well-being. When you feel physically strong and healthy, it reflects in your posture, your energy, and your interactions with others. Additionally, caring for your skin and hair is an often overlooked but important aspect of personal presentation. A good haircut and a simple skincare routine can significantly boost your confidence. Stoicism teaches us the value of simplicity and effectiveness, and just as the Stoics practiced moderation in all things, even small efforts in grooming can have a large impact on how you feel about yourself. Beyond the physical, how you present yourself emotionally is equally important. A positive attitude, a genuine smile, and an open posture complement your physical appearance, creating a welcoming and confident impression. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often reflected on the power of maintaining a calm and composed demeanor as a way to navigate life's challenges. The same can be applied to your interactions. Your internal state is reflected in how others perceive you. As Ralph Waldo Emerson wisely stated, "First wealth is health." This resonates deeply with the Stoic belief that caring for your body and mind is essential for a fulfilling life. Investing in your physical and mental health is not only about looking good, but feeling good, and this internal well-being naturally radiates outward in how you present yourself. Personal appearance directly affects both how others perceive us and how we perceive ourselves. When you feel confident in your appearance, it can significantly boost your self-esteem and positively influence all areas of your life. In professional settings, a well-maintained appearance can convey professionalism and competence, while in social environments, fosters more positive and enjoyable interactions. However, it's important to remember that personal appearance does not define who you are. Rather, it is a tool, one that helps you feel good about yourself and make a positive impression on the world. Taking time to care for yourself is an act of self-respect that can transform your confidence and influence how you engage with the world around you. In the end, caring for your appearance is a reflection of the Stoic principle of self-discipline and respect for others. When you take care of yourself, it shines through in everything you do, reinforcing your sense of inner strength and outward presence. Number 8. Development of social skills. In the journey toward a more fulfilling life, developing social skills is essential. These skills are not always innate, but the encouraging truth is that they can be cultivated with practice and dedication. Social skills are the bridge that connects us with others, enriching our lives and strengthening our relationships. Initiating conversations is often the first step in building connections. While it may seem daunting, a simple, friendly approach can open doors. Imagine engaging someone at a social event with a genuine question about the context, or offering a sincere compliment. This small gesture shows interest and breaks the ice, setting the stage for meaningful interaction. Active listening is another cornerstone of social skills. In Stoic philosophy, listening attentively is akin to practicing mindfulness in conversation. It requires giving your full attention to the speaker, absorbing not only their words, but the emotions behind them. This act of being fully present fosters an environment of respect and trust, which is the foundation of any strong relationship. Body language also plays a significant role in communication. Maintaining an open posture, making eye contact, and offering a warm smile are nonverbal cues that indicate you are approachable and engaged. These signals can make conversations more comfortable and inviting, creating a space where genuine connection can thrive. Empathy, a virtue often emphasized by the Stoics, is essential in social interactions. Strive to understand the feelings and perspectives of others, even if you don't always agree. Empathy deepens emotional connections and aids in resolving conflicts with grace. It's the ability to see the world through another's eyes that builds bridges and strengthens bonds. Clear and concise communication is fundamental to effective interaction. Stoics valued clarity of thought and speech, and this principle applies here. Avoid unnecessary complexity. Instead, express your ideas and feelings directly but with respect. This approach minimizes misunderstandings and makes interactions smoother and more productive. Learning to handle criticism and feedback with equanimity is vital. Instead of becoming defensive or feeling attacked, view criticism as an opportunity for growth. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Embrace feedback with humility, reflect on it, and use it to refine your skills and behavior. Authenticity is the cornerstone of meaningful relationships. People are naturally drawn to genuineness. In a world that often encourages conformity, it's essential to remain true to your own values and personality. Being authentic fosters trust and forms the foundation for lasting relationships. Conflict resolution is another critical social skill. Conflicts are an inevitable part of life, but how we handle them determines the strength of our relationships. Approach disagreements with a calm mind, seeking peaceful and fair solutions. Be willing to compromise when necessary, showing maturity and a commitment to maintaining strong interpersonal bonds. Engaging in social activities is a practical way to develop and refine these skills. Whether through joining clubs, interest groups, or community events, these experiences provide opportunities to practice and grow your social abilities in various settings. Investing in the development of social skills enriches both your personal and professional life. Strong, healthy relationships are fundamental to well-being and success. By honing these skills, you become more confident and better equipped to navigate the complexities of daily interaction. After all, genuinely connecting with those around you is one of the keys to living a fuller, more satisfying life. Number 9. Positivity and optimism. Positivity and optimism are transformative attitudes that shape the way we experience life. In Stoic philosophy, these qualities are not about denying reality or ignoring challenges, but about cultivating a mindset that focuses on solutions, growth, and opportunity. By embracing a positive outlook, we build resilience, strengthen our relationships, and even enhance our overall well-being. One of the most effective ways to nurture positivity is through the practice of gratitude. Reflecting daily on what you are thankful for shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in your life. It could be as simple as appreciating the warmth of the morning sun or the kindness of a stranger. This practice aligns with the Stoic idea of finding contentment in the present moment, reminding us that true happiness is rooted in appreciating what we already have. In addition to gratitude, the language we use profoundly impacts our mindset. Consider replacing negative phrases with more constructive affirmations. Instead of saying, "This is impossible," try, "This is a challenge, but I have the tools to overcome it." This shift in language not only influences your mood, but also shapes how others perceive and respond to you. As Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Cultivating positive thoughts, therefore, is an essential practice for anyone seeking a fulfilling life. A key aspect of maintaining positivity is surrounding yourself with individuals who inspire and uplift you. The company you keep can greatly influence your outlook. Seek out relationships that encourage growth and optimism, just as the Stoics valued the importance of virtuous friendships that foster mutual improvement. Physical well-being also plays a crucial role in sustaining a positive mindset. When your body is healthy and strong, your mind naturally follows suit. Engaging in regular exercise, eating nourishing foods, and getting enough rest all contribute to a brighter outlook on life. The Stoics believed in the interconnectedness of body and mind, understanding that care for one inevitably strengthens the other. Facing life's challenges with optimism is another vital element of Stoic philosophy. Instead of viewing obstacles as roadblocks, see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Every difficulty you overcome adds to your reservoir of confidence and resilience, preparing you to face future challenges with a fortified spirit. As Seneca once said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Each obstacle conquered reinforces your ability to maintain a positive attitude, even in adversity. To further cultivate optimism, practices such as meditation and relaxation techniques can be invaluable. These methods help calm the mind, reduce stress, and enhance mental clarity, allowing you to approach challenges with a level-headed and hopeful perspective. By centering yourself through mindfulness, you create space for optimism to flourish. Recognizing and celebrating your achievements, no matter how small, also plays a crucial role in maintaining positivity. Each victory, whether it's reaching a personal goal or simply completing a task, reinforces a sense of progress and fuels your motivation. These moments of celebration create a cycle of success, encouraging you to continue striving toward your aspirations. Ultimately, adopting positivity and optimism as daily habits transforms not only your own life, but also positively impacts those around you. By choosing to see the bright side of situations and maintaining a hopeful outlook, you contribute to creating a happier and healthier environment for everyone. In this way, you embody the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with the world while fostering a spirit of resilience and joy. Number 10. Constructive feedback. In both personal and professional realms, giving and receiving constructive feedback is essential for growth. But how can we approach it effectively? Let's explore practices that turn feedback into a powerful and positive force for change. First, specificity is key. Instead of vague critiques like, "You need to improve," focus on clear, actionable insights. For example, consider providing feedback like, "I've noticed that you struggle with time management. Perhaps we can explore strategies together to help you meet deadlines more effectively." This approach not only clarifies expectations, but also offers a path forward, guiding the individual toward improvement with tangible steps. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. This wisdom applies well to feedback. Listening is just as important as giving advice. Feedback should be a two-way dialogue, where the recipient has the opportunity to share their perspective. This exchange fosters respect and can reveal insights you might not have considered. Maintaining a positive and encouraging tone is also crucial. Even when the feedback is critical, it should inspire improvement rather than discourage. One effective method is to balance constructive criticism with recognition of strength. Start by acknowledging what the person does well, then address areas for growth, and conclude with a positive note on their potential. This balanced approach makes feedback more motivating and builds confidence rather than diminishing it. Socrates wisely stated, "The secret of change is to focus all your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new." When applying this wisdom to feedback, focus on possibilities for growth and future development, rather than dwelling on past mistakes. By highlighting opportunities for improvement, you empower others to move forward with optimism and purpose. Another important aspect of constructive feedback is offering practical suggestions. Instead of merely pointing out issues, propose specific solutions. For instance, if someone struggles with communication, suggest they practice summarizing key points at the end of each conversation. This approach provides clarity and direction, making the process of change feel more achievable. Consistency in feedback is equally important. Don't wait for formal evaluations to share observations. Regular, timely feedback helps address issues before they escalate and encourages continuous improvement. Think of feedback as a way to make small course corrections, rather than waiting for a complete overhaul. The intention behind feedback is crucial as well. Ensure that your goal is to genuinely help the other person grow. Feedback delivered with empathy and concern for the individual's development is far more impactful than criticism driven by frustration or impatience. Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "If it is not right, do not do it. It is not true, do not say it." This principle reminds us that feedback should be rooted in honesty and integrity, the best interests of the recipient at heart. Finally, be open to receiving feedback yourself. A willingness to accept constructive criticism creates an environment of mutual trust and respect. When you show that you are committed to your own growth, you inspire others to do the same. This mutual openness fosters a positive feedback cycle, where everyone feels supported in their journey of self-improvement. By applying these practices, feedback becomes a powerful tool for personal and professional development. With clarity, positivity, and a focus on future growth, feedback can inspire meaningful change and strengthen relationships, ultimately creating a more productive and harmonious environment. Now that we have explored these valuable techniques, it's time to put them into practice. Remember, knowledge is only the first step. Application is where transformation begins. Imagine how your life could evolve as you start to adopt emotional self-sufficiency, practice virtue daily, and communicate more assertively and empathetically. Start today. Choose one technique that resonates with you and make a conscious effort to integrate it into your routine. Perhaps you can begin by dedicating a few minutes each morning to reflect on your values, or by practicing active listening in your next conversation. Small, consistent actions can lead to significant transformations over time. If challenges arise, don't be discouraged. Personal growth is a continuous journey, and each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to becoming a more complete and authentic version of yourself. As we journey through these 10 vital principles, from emotional self-sufficiency to empathy, consistency, and even the importance of personal appearance, we uncover the profound wisdom of Stoic philosophy that can transform our lives. Each of these lessons serves as a guidepost, helping us to live with integrity, inner strength, and a deep sense of purpose. By incorporating these principles into our daily lives, we not only improve ourselves, but also positively impact those around us. Remember, the path to becoming the best version of yourself is a continuous journey, one that requires reflection, effort, and a commitment to personal growth. Whether you're seeking to build stronger relationships, cultivate a Stoic mindset, or simply live more authentically, these principles are timeless tools that can guide you toward a life of resilience and fulfillment. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Stoic wisdom. If you found value in these lessons, I encourage you to like this video and subscribe to Stoic Journey. Your support helps us continue to bring more inspiring content to this community. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Share which lesson resonated with you the most, or how you plan to apply these teachings in your life. Let's continue this journey together, growing stronger and wiser with each step.